The UFC Mixed Martial Arts League has had quite a week. Less than 24 hours after announcing a $1.1 billion media rights deal with Paramount, UFC boss Dana White says a cage match on the White House lawn is going to happen July 4th of 2026. White will visit with President Donald Trump at the White House at the end of August to discuss details of the plan, which will involve the president's daughter, Ivanka.
When he called me and asked me to do it, he said, I want Ivanka in the middle of this. So Ivanka reached out to me, and her and I started talking about the possibilities, where it would be. And, I put together all the renderings. I'm flying out there at the end of the month and going to sit down with those two and start figuring it out.
The event will be the first professional sporting event hosted at the White House, though there have been many recreational events and championship celebrations. Trump, a longtime friend of White, said in July that he wanted to stage a UFC match on the White House grounds with upwards of 25,000 spectators to celebrate the nation's 250th birthday. The confirmation of the fight card at the White House comes less than 24 hours after the MMA company announced a 7-year streaming deal with Paramount Plus worth $1.1 billion a year. The White House event will be one of at least 4 major events simulcast on CBS in 2026. White explained the move away from pay-per-view in an interview with CBS Sports.
Live sports is so important because you have to tune in and watch it when it happens. And if you look at the moves they're making right now, and the content that they have. They just locked up South Park. Yet they have Yellowstone, Mobland, which is a big hit, Tulsa King, and the list goes on and on. So not only if you're a UFC fan, you get away from the pay-per-view model. Now you just pay, $12 or $13 a month, whatever it is, and you get all this other programming.
President Trump has recently been cage-side for several UFC fights, including an appearance immediately after the 2024 election and another last month alongside White for 2 championship fights in New Jersey. White said it's too early to say which fighters will compete at the White House, but he said everyone wants to be on this card. After the president suggested the fight in July, UFC legend Conor McGregor said he would be honored to come out of his 4-year retirement to participate. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Chris Francis.